Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. Here's the answer.
Hey.
I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back to Pluribus. This is season 1, episode 6. We've only got a few more to go. I'm really wondering how things are going to start to take shape here and if the hive mind can be broken.
What did she discover? Is it Soylent Green? I don't know, but I'm ready, willing, and able to find out.
Absolutely.
Oh, powdered people. That's what we discovered. Look, they're not mad at her. They just need some space. I'm sure everything's going to be just fine.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what is actually discovered by Carol. Let's go!
Give us the Charlton Heston. It's people.
It's Earth. It's been Earth all along.
Rune.
Oh, good, she brought it. It's like you might as well start vlogging everything.
Yeah, might as well do it right now.
So say, or wouldn't she at least have a phone that you have a camera on there? Sure, whatever it is, there's a perfectly good explanation.
That's what they're going to say. If it's people, we don't want to be wasteful of resources.
The morgues are full. What do you want us to do? We don't bury them.
That's the camera POV.
Oh, it's the old Blair Witch.
Okay. Here we are in
It is Blair Witch.
and lots of shrink-wrapped items. The picture's worth 1,000 words, right? So I'm gonna let you see for yourself. Okay.
I love this camera work.
You see this?
Oh, that looks like a head.
Yeah.
That is not a butterball. The
That's a head.
Oh,
It is bodies.
whole place is filled with human bodies. It's parts of them. It's pieces of them, vacuum sealed. That is what this whole plant is being used for.
Oh. Oh.
It is a meat grinder the size of a bus and fats cooking.
Oh.
Wait till you see what's inside those.
Wow.
We got our recording.
Got a reveal.
Tell me you made copies.
Save it to her laptop.
But were they really trying to hide it? You know,
That's the thing. If they were, they would have locked it at
Yeah.
least.
yeah, they would have done a lot.
because they know what she's doing. They are watching her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they didn't want her going there.
I bet they're gonna have she's gonna be all worked up, and they're gonna have some calm, rational explanation.
Yeah.
I just gave it to you earlier. Human bodies are a resource, and you can use them for nutrition.
I want to hear it from them, not
Mixed with the fruits and vegetables, it provides a valuable source of protein and fats.
But they don't eat animals, so they're gonna eat humans.
They don't kill animals. They don't eat animals because they don't want to
The
take
body's
lives.
already dead.
Bodies
That's
are
true.
already dead.
We did see them cleaning up all the dead bodies. In, what?
Yep,
episode
they're
Yeah.
loading them
1
in
and 2
trucks.
or
Yeah.
3 or whatever it was.
It's for resources, dude.
It's going to be, yeah, we don't waste anything.
That's the same shot they used when Walt was looking in his barrels.
That's an interest.
That up through the plexiglass when he was digging the barrels out. That's the same shot they used.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I used a vacuum for it.
Yeah, I was like,
Out in the
when did
desert.
he use a
Yeah,
vacuum?
That's what you were going to...
Out in the desert, he was vacuuming?
I thought maybe
That
like...
episode.
I thought maybe he had the vacuum for if something happened in the living room. One I always remember is the blue.
Oh boy, catching up with our guy in Vegas.
Question is the going.
Our guy?
Not my guy.
He
Okay,
speaks for... He speaks
I
for
don't
all-
mean he's our guy. The
There's
character.
no our...
Well, I think this might be before incident.
Votre verre, monsieur?
You think?
Well, he's got everybody.
Got some fun tickling to if I
There's an Elvis in your
Yeah.
brain.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna sing my words.
This would be quite the request he'd have to make in order for everybody to party like this.
Oh, he wants to be James Bond.
It's gotta be that. Is it shaken, not stirred? They obviously did. He wanted to recreate the Bond scene, didn't he?
Are we talking Craig or
It
Sean?
reminds me of Casino Royale.
Yeah, but it reminds me more of Sean because he went against the guy that had
Yeah.
eye patch.
2 400 000 exactement.
You can't lie, so you have to tell me if you're bluffing.
Is that his tell?
Thing is, the hive mind would be the best card players in the world.
Yeah, but if they're just playing along with him. Oh, he's going all in. AI.
Tapis. 5 millions de dollars. Le record de la maison.
Ooh, they're playing 5 card. You don't even know what they got.
Host record.
Vous êtes sûr? Abotez vos cartes, s'il vous plaît. Une canne flush.
Straight flush.
Ah, he's got the royal flush.
Monsieur?
Look at him, keeping him waiting. Oh, look at that reveal.
Une canne flush royale. La main la plus haute.
Merci. Mon gars, reste dans ton personnage.
It's the guy.
Et votre chance va tourner. Un autre jour, peut-être.
But not today.
Mais pas aujourd'hui. Pour vous, ma belle.
That gets you a lot in this world.
Ça fait un honneur.
Was this Casino Royale?
I think it's probably more representative of a Connery one. like you were
Okay, because
saying,
I haven't seen
sir.
any of the Connery ones.
Captain
Well, only seen the Daniel Craig, which you can see on our.
Enchanté. La prochaine fois.
Next time.
C'était un plaisir.
He's like creating a whole like little entertainment.
Yeah, you would have had to instruct everybody to play along and pretend like you're being at a
tell
party.
them. They
Yeah.
all have seen the movie. They all have the minds of all the actors and actresses that have been involved in
Yeah.
it, so they would be able to do it just fine.
And they're done. Everyone helping clean. Smiles. Job well done, everybody.
Yep, pulled it off.
the
He's at the Westgate.
Of all the places he's in could go to in Vegas.
He has his own
His own hotel.
poster.
All right.
Well,
Bon amour.
Well, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Je suis vraiment désolée, notre amour. Nous devons partir tout de suite.
oh, it's because of something Carol did?
Vous allez avoir un visiteur.
Carol?
Oh. And they're still not exactly happy with her, so.
Do it.
Wow. So no matter where she goes, they clear out.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, because I think they know if they get close to her, she'll harm them or even or cause them to glitch out.
Please be here. Please be here. Please be here. Please be here.
Did you drive all the way up there?
Yeah.
I suppose it's not a terrible drive, but
God, that'd be eerie.
do you think this dude's gonna care one bit about anything
Did you
she
just
has
see
to say?
what we just saw the last 10 minutes? I don't think he's gonna
No,
give.
he's not interested. She's having her mind hunter moment here with the stoplight.
See, now that would also be eerie. No one around.
Never been to the Westgate.
I don't think I have either.
That's an old town, right?
It's an older hotel. Yeah, I don't even know where it's at.
It's usually when you stay on the old strip, it's like Golden Nugget and the Plaza and stuff like that.
See, like, they knew she was coming. So, going back to the bodies, they weren't even trying to hide it.
No.
So,
Hello?
it's ceiling. Didn't we see that in Hangover?
They were at Caesar's Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because did Caesar actually stay here? No? Oh.
On their way out the door, they told you I was coming. Why'd you stay?
To welcome you.
No, thanks. Do you have a TV in this barn?
Nice.
You just gotta give it a minute, Carol.
He is not going to care one bit.
Stayed at one hotel that had that, and it was built into the bed.
HDMI. All right.
Is this another one of your videos?
You've seen my videos?
Well, okay, that answers that.
I hate to use a cliche, but you might want to sit down. Seriously. Because I am telling you, what you are about to
Is
witness...
this about them eating people? It is troubling.
Wait, how could you...
Allow me.
Hello, Carol.
John Cena! What?
Word life.
Because when we say any life, that includes plant life. We can't harvest wheat or corn or rice.
Oh.
Can't pluck an apple from a tree. Once an apple drops of its own accord, well, we'll eat it, of course, and gratefully.
Incredible.
As of this taping, there are 7,348,292,411 of us. That's a lot of mouths to feed. We're facing a caloric deficit, and to make up for it, we've had to take certain measures. This is how we get our sustenance.
Sustenance.
It contains 300 calories, which means that based on a diet of 2,400 calories a day, someone John Cena size.
And it's John Cena.
It's manufactured across the globe, so the recipe changes based on the local availability of ingredients. Mostly, it's those stockpiled foodstuffs we spoke of, particularly ones that are in danger of spoiling.
That was a question we had.
That's why it was so cooled.
Rest assured, Carol, you will never have to consume this product, not unless you want to, which we assume is unlikely.
It's just for Carol.
We will continue to reserve only the freshest, best windfall and stockpiled foods for you. We hope that clears things up. As always, your well-being is of the utmost importance to us.
The music at the end.
Concerns, call anytime, day or night, and leave a voicemail.
Leave a voicemail still.
Being able to speak to you directly, but for the time being, we need our space.
I can't believe they got Cena for it.
John Cena as John Cena.
Yep. Wonder what other cameos we're going to get.
For how long?
About a week ago, out of curiosity, I asked John Cena, why do people drink so much milk? Hanging out together. He was teaching me the sunset flip powerbomb.
John.
Well, he'd be a better wrestler because he'd have everyone's knowledge.
I must say, John Cena makes a fairly reasonable case. In French, he's even more convincing.
How about the fact that in Spain, they all said they were vegetarians?
Ah, yes, I asked John about...
Oh, great. So all the lawyers in the world survived.
Carol.
Better call Saul.
Hey, she was a lawyer.
The other individuals, the ones like you and me, we stay in touch.
You stay in touch.
Just not with you, Carol.
The 11 of you, you just hang out, potluck, suppers, whatnot.
We meet occasionally,
Oh,
Tuesdays and Fridays.
Oh,
At our most recent gathering, we pitched the idea of robotic farming. However, as it is, they would have to build and program the robots. They did appreciate the input.
I bet. Did you guys ever talk about including me in the Zooms?
probably not.
Doubtful.
nope.
I
Not
am a
one bit.
professional writer, and no offense, but I can come up with shit like robots all day long.
Couldn't you just go back to regular farming like you were doing?
Also, our non-English speakers were perhaps a bit offended that you did not invite them to join us in Spain.
You know, she did say only the ones that spoke English.
Mm-hmm.
Or any of us, for that matter.
Yeah, sure, I get it. Where's your nearest bathroom?
It's just like your bathroom.
Yeah.
What would? Why even make something up so egregious?
He's not making it up if it's true. We've all seen it.
Literally, none of you have ever been in.
There it is. That's the pose. See, even Dave knows.
Hitting the double by.
You've been in my back bathroom. I think that's about it.
No.
The beach ball.
Mais elle est tellement seule. Oui, je sais. OK.
I think he.
Oh,
I think
they
he,
are refusing.
Vous me manquez aussi, mes amours.
I wonder if he was talking to not the 12, but the other people that are gone.
This is fascinating. Like, I understand where she's coming from. I understand, the other 11 have an issue with her because they obviously don't share the same perspective, which she's not wrong in her perspective.
No,
But I think the
This
biggest
is
thing with
wild.
I think the biggest thing with the other 11 is the fact that her ability to be as disruptive to them as possible, and you never know. Like how many, what did they say that one time? 11 million died.
and one of them was her grandpa.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Grandpa's.
One of the yeah.
I'm glad he did notice, and they added that line in where she's lonely.
Mm-hmm. It was easy to get derailed with John Cena on here.
I mean, of all the people, how epic.
He's like, I've always wanted to work with Vince Gilligan. Well, I got the perfect role for you. Yourself.
Of yourself.
Oh, is he making breakfast himself?
Well, he doesn't have a staff right now.
Oh, that's not sizzling. That's a sink. Or is it sizzling?
Sizzling because it looks like he's got a spatula. But I could see how it'd be water and he's cleaning dishes.
Yeah, I can't really tell.
You're awake. Once
There we go.
again, your timing is perfect. Please, sit.
See, he enjoys real human companionship.
Avec plaisir. Bon appétit.
I love how they just keep highlighting photos of him.
Yeah, in every shot.
Pictures.
And
He's
they're
got
all
one.
and they're all in the background, so it's not like super prominent.
Oh,
He's gonna
avocado
take that breakfast to go.
I think he's trying the same thing. He's learning something. All that flavor is just going to hit different.
Oh, he's never had avocado toast before?
I've had avocado toast, but never with eggs like that. Eggs and bacon. That'd probably be really good.
What are your plans?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you need a break from me.
I've enjoyed your company, Carol.
You like your space, I get it.
Oh,
So I was thinking I'll go find my own suite, get cleaned up, and then we can get together later. Talk some more.
Oh, boy.
I have plans.
Yeah, that don't involve you.
Yeah.
You're really cramping my style, Carol. Nobody else around.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's no Albuquerque. Carol, you can always call me. Dial 0 and they will find me wherever I am.
Thanks.
God, it almost seems like he's becoming one of them.
Well, he
He's
doesn't want.
almost the middle guy now at this point.
The only way to save these lunatics is to turn them back the way they were. There is a way to reverse this. Help me find it. Do you seriously think the world is a better place now just because it's peaceful?
Well, you say it that way.
Starve right along with them.
Yep.
Yep.
You thought of that?
They cannot turn us, not without our consent.
Which would make sense now after seeing that video.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It seems the only way to make the virus work on us is by tailoring it to our individual stem cells. But to obtain those stem cells, they must first collect them from our bodies.
What?
And remember,
Somewhat painful and very invasive. Something they cannot do without our permission.
He's all happy about it.
they can't lie to us.
They asked me if I would give my consent. I said, regrettably, as of this time, I prefer not to.
Oh.
She's going to ask him.
She's going to verify.
This is a recording. At the tone, you can leave a message to
How they know it was
anything
Carol?
you might need.
Security cameras everywhere.
They can't
Our
have him in the
feelings for you
hotel
haven't
suite.
changed, Carol. But after everything
I love how they keep it. First thing I'm asking, hey, change this intro so we can be quicker.
Yep.
Is it true that you need our stem cells to turn us into you? And furthermore, is it true that you need our express permission to collect those stem cells?
Ring.
Well, they have to make the recording first, then send it out.
Carol?
Did they just put it up on a billboard? An electronic billboard?
Yeah, that same one that said "Welcome, Carol." That is correct. Carol counts. They didn't even want to call her.
No, just put it on the sign. They do not care for her one bit.
They just need some space.
Yeah, here we see.
Same recording.
Change this recording now.
I am officially going on record that I do not consent. You will not lay a finger on me. Repeat that back.
Oh, what if she gets hurt? I suppose at that time she could.
We hear you, Carol.
Okay, no stem
Your
cells.
wishes will be respected.
This is still a wild concept to me that they can't do anything.
Mm-mm.
So what's the end game?
Yeah, I mean, even to their own detriment, they can't do anything.
Yeah.
So now what is Carol going to do?
Well, maybe as the population dwindles down to a certain percent, they will have the natural resources to sustain a smaller population.
Interesting choice.
Is he going to get her?
You too.
Look, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh!
All the colors of the rainbow.
Oh, man.
Well,
almost. He doesn't have a gold one like Roman or orange.
My cousin has the orange one.
Nice.
The world is doing the best it can. It misses you. Soja misses you. They want to come back, Carol. They're just looking for a change of heart.
An apology.
I bet. There you go.
Watch your toes.
So now,
I thought she was going to at least hit one of them or something for fun.
This is intriguing because now that Carol has that information, how is she going to move forward?
Right.
That's
12 days in. 12 days in, we have that
And
information.
she doesn't really need to do anything at this point.
This is
maybe
prior.
10 years, but
What was that?
It was counting backwards. This is prior.
she got there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, duh. All right.
Kind of ideas are him and Carol going to put together eventually? I mean, that's where we're going, right?
Double verify. Interesting.
It's a little like beat going on.
Yeah.
Or is that the... Okay. Oh, they're dropping
Two question marks means some serious shit is going on.
It always does.
We can see you.
Making deliveries.
It keeps knocking over the food.
Gosh, just think. They know all that. Well, I know it's 3 days prior or before, but he knows no information, really.
No. If he hasn't spoken to anyone.
Well, other than the delightful conversation with Carol.
Yeah. Oh,
Carol.
Yep.
Oh, video.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I should have waited like 2 more minutes. VHS.
Yep. Works every time.
Mason Quinn's favorite. No, they don't. They get VCRs chew up the film.
Never had it happen.
Oh, it's even got the pop top on the top.
Oh, it's going to be all of her stuff.
There is a way to undo this situation, to turn the world back the way it's supposed to be.
He's in.
This alien virus, or whatever it is, it doesn't allow them to do that. So,
He's getting all this info at once.
Everybody suddenly burst into tears. Worldwide, apparently. Which I know upset at least one of you.
He's going.
You might just realize you treasure your individuality.
All right, what's the plan here?
And we lose our guy to a wild animal in the streets.
Honestly, that could happen.
Now, that would be scary as shit.
Just tell yourself their emotion censored.
Well, because he doesn't know that.
Well, they keep bringing him food, and they probably left him messages saying, we're here to help if you need anything. You know, because she got the TV messages and stuff like that. So wonder if this is where he lived, and the place he was holding up in was, you know, just some separate radio station, whatever.
Yeah, he worked there at the
I think he worked there.
Storage
Or
units.
owns it.
Or owns it, yeah.
Wait, doesn't he own it? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he owns
Si hay alguien acá, le aconsejo que salga ya.
He was management of the storage unit.
I ain't touching a damn piece of food that they send my way, even though it's great.
It passes the smell test.
Well, 9 days.
Yeah,
maybe even
he's
longer.
He's going to eat whatever.
Dude, that's mac and cheese. That's good for 9 days, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was licking the dog food, so
Yeah.
I'm sure at this point.
Sardine can, whatever it was, tuna can.
All those maps to get up to.
Well, he's not going to be able to drive, though, the whole way. He can't get through the Darien Gap.
He'll find a way.
Well, the other thing is,
You can't drive.
he doesn't know
Right,
that
that's
they're
right.
watching.
You can't go
watching
from
him.
like South America to like into Mexico and America on a continuous road. It's not connected.
Well, there's the canal.
I thought people do road trips from.
They do, but you have to take a boat or something around the Darien Gap.
Oh, they take a ferry. They got
There's
people.
also the
operating
Panama
for 'em.
Canal.
Something totally
That's
different.
the other way. Oh, is that MG?
There.
All right, here we go. Or not.
Love it.
Might need something a little more modern.
Yeah, that's not turning over, buddy.
We'd be happy to assist you and get that thing running and back on the road.
God, that thing looks tiny.
They are.
They're just little
cars.
MGs.
Yeah, those MGs are tiny cars.
You
Oh,
just
he's
gonna push it down the hill?
roll it down the hill.
Nos alegra mucho verte.
Oh, we're happy to see you.
Debes tener hambre, seguramente estás confundido. ¿Te podemos responder alguna pregunta?
Is he gonna? Oh, I was wondering if he's gonna take one out and then repercussions are gonna be had.
He said,
¿Qué podemos hacer por ti, hijo?
Usted no me llame, dijo que usted no es mi mamá.
Oh, yep, was his mom.
Mi mamá es una cabrona.
Oh, well.
Hopefully this will get her started.
There you go. Pop it.
Yep.
Remember doing that for a buddy of mine in the parking lot. We got it push started like that.
On his way to Carol.
Oh, there we go.
Well, an interesting episode, y'all.
For me, the highlight was easily the James Bond recreation scene. That was pretty fun.
How is that not going to be your favorite?
Oh, well, I mean, here's the thing that I think that maybe we're not considering a little bit is how many movies and TV shows have we seen where the person has everything, but they still end up getting bored? And it's like, okay, how many times can I drive the Lambo? How many times can I be James Bond? How many times can I have a party in the hot tub? We've seen shows like that where people get bored. So I wonder if that's going to come into play later, where he'll eventually maybe come around when he's just had enough of it. And he's over it.
I think the one thing to take into consideration too is that we don't have an explicit knowledge necessarily of the background of all the individuals. Like, we don't know what this guy's background is. Did you have financial troubles? Were you in a bad situation? Are you just happy to have food every day? And so somebody, I mean, obviously you're looking at this from the outside looking in. Yep, it's best if everybody goes back to normal. But if you're like, hey man, you don't know what it's like to be hungry, and now I have a warm bed to sleep in. I've got food.
Everything you could want.
I've got everything that I could want from a resource standpoint. Like, don't tell me like, just because you know, and obviously, you know, Carol had her own, you know, issues and, you know, some things she wasn't happy with in her life. But, you know, the other people have the ability to say, you know, don't tell me that I need to go back to the way it was because you don't know the life that I lived before. But, you know, I definitely think that we saw, I forget his name, but I think we definitely saw him, you know, thriving a little bit off of real human interaction.
Well, that's what I'm glad you brought that up because again,
that was your point. I think you were getting to, right?
Yeah. Well, it's just like people are meant to be together, and it seems like he doesn't get any original thought or conversation out of them, despite the fact that they share the hive mind with everybody, so you think he'd be able to. But I think you're right. He wants the genuine, real, quote unquote, real human interaction that you get with an actual person. And he's not getting that.
Well, you just think of too, like you can't like even just have a friendly debate about anything because they have all the knowledge. And so they're going to cut you down right away. You only are going to have so many questions to ask if you're going along with that way. But the way that he's living it and he can recreate all those scenes, he's got multiple, you know, movies that you can watch. You can be like, hey guys, I want to see the Broadway play of this. Put it on for me tonight at the Bellagio, and they do it. So there's a lot of things, that you can still do to pass the time and not be bored,
but still has nobody to share it with, despite.
And maybe that's why Tuesday, Friday is important that they do the Zoom call with them.
Absolutely. And of course, it was awesome having John Cena in here as John Cena. And I like that we got a ton of answers in this episode that we kind of all had questions about. We got the big reveal that it was the bodies. They explained everything away. We got a lot more details about how they can or cannot harvest any type of food because, you know, you would think, okay, what's the problem? Just go back to, you know, handling food the way you did before, but they threw in that they won't even pick apples or harvest wheat.
Or that they would even do robotics because they would have to build an engineer and all that stuff, and they can't even do that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, when they were talking about that, the only thing that I don't know if it's going to make the cut, that I keep going back to is the whole, at some point, it's going to dwindle down to where the population is forced to survive on an incredibly smaller scale. I mean, the fact that they won't even farm. I mean, look, if you live near an apple orchard, yes, you could just wait until they all fall off. Right. But I mean, the certain people would have to live in certain regions where you have the natural ability to harvest food, and your population is going to dwindle down like pretty drastically. And then if there's not, the one thing that they didn't really make clear is, are there going, like, let's take an apple orchard, for example. Are there people who are going to maintain those to keep the food sources they can use producing food. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we talked to them about farming. Yes, in farming, you're taking the life of the plant, but I'm sure there's certain plants and not just fruit trees where they fall off or the plant naturally sheds its own whatever. I mean, something as simple as
you
corn.
need some kind of upkeep.
Yeah, but that's exactly it. You know, you need upkeep. Now, granted, before humans, there's, food and everything growing everywhere, of course. But so I think that's kind of what they're getting at is after a while, you're going to see a drastically dwindled population, and it's interesting.
Well, they said already that 11,000 were passing on every day.
I think it was 100, wasn't it?
100,000.
I thought it was like 100.
He said that right here, where we have up the John Cena part. So he's saying that. So if you're going to make the HDP, you have a source of every day of people passing on that you can use some way, shape.
Yeah, that's another interesting thing is that the 10-year number. It's like, well, if you have 7 billion people, 7.3 billion people globally, that that they can all use every single one of those bodies as a food source at some point. But I'm sure they've done the math. It's very interesting. I wonder if they're also harvesting animals who die of natural causes.
Yeah.
So
remember they asked the question, like he could have went out and taken out a pig or a cow, and then they would then take.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, it's like, hey, this cow just died of natural causes. Okay, let's use this as a food source.
So 7.3 billion, because there's the rest of them. That's a lot of mouths to feed, and then facing caloric deficit. And we're just, I wanted to.
Well, and the beauty of the thing that I wanted to get to real quick was that I know I had questions about, and I think we all do, questions about, okay, how would this work? How would that work? I had the question of how is he going to get through the Darien Gap with a car? The thing is, though, with Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, the folks who work on these shows, they do not leave anything to chance. They actually go and check and see if things will work. Is this the right way to do it so that it's accurate and correct? So that's why I have complete faith on a lot of the things that they'll eventually get to and talk about, and some of the things we had already. Mm-hmm. It leads me to believe that they've done their math on it and they've done their homework, because they have with all his other shows. So it makes sense they would with this one.
Yeah, exactly. Because in this fictional world, right?
100,000, yeah.
All right, in this fictional world, let's do this to your point. Let's do this calculation, this calculation, this calculation, and in this world, we can apply that here, and it'd be as accurate as possible.
Yeah, because that was always a big thing for them on, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. They wanted things to be accurate and legit, and they would actually work. So yeah, fantastic episode. Gave me a ton of answers anyway, and I'm really looking forward to Carol and our guy in Paraguay meeting up at some point.
Well, I'm
got
really
a long
curious
road
about,
trip ahead of him.
I'm really curious about
started 3 days prior.
I'm really curious about the radio frequency, because they were. He put 2 question marks next to it now, and that was the only one that had that.
Like kind of that little
like music, but it's not music, right?
Yeah,
it had like a rhythm.
Whatever. Something was going on. Mm-hmm. So, what is that? Is that communicating somehow to something, or is it just? To your point again, they have it in there. They highlighted it quite good there. So how is that going to come back into play?
Yeah,
and he's bringing that book with him, so then him and Carol are going to be like researching it nonstop and just like try to reach out to it, see if anyone's going to be coming back with anything to them, speaking wise.
Yeah, I just think that our people that are left over that are enjoying it, I think it's going to start to turn a little bit, and I think we're starting to see it with our guy living it up in Vegas here. So
is it boredom for some? But what we would consider boredom, is it just, hey, I'm happy to live free and with no worry in the world now? Does that get too bored for somebody?
Well, boredom or just human contact or a genuine connection with an actual human, because, humans aren't made to interact with like 7 billion people at once. It's normally a one-on-one.
But if he was truly getting that bored, he wouldn't have been so quick to kick Carol out. Remember, he was happy that she was there, but once he realized, they're not coming back till she leaves, he basically was like, she's like, I'll get my own suite and everything, and you could read his eyes, and he's like, No, I think your time is up. My
That's why I
time
think
is
it's going to be
now.
a slow.
I think the other thing that that we have to keep into consideration is like we don't know. There's so much we don't know about these people's past. Like this particular gentleman. How was he in past social interactions with other people? I mean, like right now, and I know the hive mind, and I'm kind of wondered if people thought it was kind of like AI, like you can ask it anything and it knows everything, like is the hive mind representative of AI? And you have now people out there having conversations with AI because AI can answer and talk to you in a sense if you have questions and provide information, but not
Answer intelligence.
Not answer intelligence, not so much opinions. But the interaction one person might crave with another human being, somebody else might not necessarily need that. I mean, think about
like we've seen their conversations. It'd be like it would be almost it reminds me of, it'd be like Eddie Murphy in Coming to America when he's like, "What kind of music do you like? Whatever kind of music you like."
But you'd be able to. You'd think it was, and I'm starting. And I was thinking about this. Like, if it's more and more like AI, you'd be able to say, "Hey, look, I want to have a conversation with you, but I want you to talk to me in the sense that
you're John Cena,
that you were somebody who pretend that we just met." And the hive mind would go back to, okay, how would you act with somebody you just met? And could you tell them, I want to have an interaction as if you just met me, you're trying to get to know me, and I want your background to be, pick a random human being and give me your background and share your shared experiences. Pick a person. Pick a person might pick one person that might be my age.
Capable of doing that.
Well, that's what he's doing with John Cena. He wanted to learn the
he wanted to learn John Cena. So you get to pick all those characters. So if I went up to one random person and said, "Okay, this is somebody in the hive mind who I'm maybe physically attracted to. Now pick a personality that is going to match mine, and I want to have conversations as this person." Could you still? I mean, if you pick a person. Because they were able to talk to Carol, and share, feelings from Helen because before she passed, she was part of that before she fell and hit her head. So would you be able to do that? Would you be able to pick one of these individuals and say, I want every conversation that we have moving forward to be from the memories, from the personality, and from the experience of this person?
Well, is the mom doing that with her kid?
And that's a really interesting point. And I was wondering that too, because Carol kept saying
that
that's
with her
not
husband,
your son.
her son,
and
her
they turned and asked the kid a question, and the kid answered the question as a doctor. But is the mom able to say to the hive mind, I want every interaction with my son to be as he was? Now, the only issue with that is like once the hive mind took over, there wouldn't be necessarily growth as the individual, I would think, as the son. So it would kind of always be
he'd always
paused.
be 8 years old.
He would always be, his experience would always be as 8 years old, because everything moving forward from that. But again, as an adult, it's like I think the show's done a really good job of explaining things, but I think this is such a unique story that you could just really take a ridiculously deep dive into the what ifs, because we don't know that. We don't know that. Look, Carol might be able to
definitely be going in circles for
Carol might be able to go to somebody and say, okay, I want to have a conversation with this person.
Well, she did already with asking with what Helen thought about her book.
Right, but I'm just saying, if they have all Helen's thoughts, she might be able to go to a person and say, I want you to speak to me as with Helen's memories, with Helen's personality, with Helen's everything. And it's just, you're living within a different body, but you'd be able to have a conversation. And I don't know if that's something that the show has answered or...
Well, we kind of got it with him doing the whole James Bond scene. He had everyone acting their part and playing their part, to the fact that when they were setting the stage for it for us, we were like, wait, when is this? Is this going on right now? Or to me, I was like, or was this, before it happened or something along those lines?
Well, don't forget that he also said a couple of them are trying to help them survive longer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's all great theories that we have, but we just got to see it play out too, because what they at least showed us in this episode right now at this point doesn't lead me to believe that anyone's bored yet. and well, I should say him, because they've only shown us him. Carol and Paraguay are for sure get us.
Oh, we
get
know
us
what
back.
side they're on.
Yeah, get us back to old day, the way that people are supposed to be, and let's get rid of this virus.
Well, and then the non-English speaking people that we haven't really had a ton of interaction with, if any.
We've seen just a few.
Yeah.
Well, the few that in episode
came
2,
along,
but to the non-English speaking.
They did bring up an interesting point with that. Like, why would Carol have not said, okay, can we have a translator? Okay, let's get everybody together and just use a translator. You know,
Did you guys take it that way, though?
English, though.
She just wanted English speaking, but if she knew, like, if she would have had the kind of the scope of understanding of how everything works here, the non-English
her attitude to be different.
Yeah, because she would have just been like, have a translator, and any person there could have been a translator. Did you guys feel like
I thought she didn't trust them, though.
Right.
I thought that was the reason why she didn't have a translator.
Remember, she was throwing them all out of the room.
Yeah,
just wanted to have
that makes
straight
sense.
dialogue to where she can understand, they can understand.
She seemed like she had a huge sense of relief when she found out that they couldn't turn her without her consent, which I thought was pretty huge, because she's been worried. Okay, a day's going to come, because
remember how they heated up to her.
Zoja said, like, yeah, we're still working on it. We're still working on it, and now we found out it's a physical procedure they have to have, and they can't do it without consent. It would be a painful procedure. So as far as the hurting and stuff like that, so I'm sure maybe they'll continue to still work on it, but if they have every mind in the world working on this issue, and they've said nope, we have to do stem cell harvesting through a hip injection, it seemed like she had like almost a little bit of relief. It was like you have more time, maybe even that, you know, like she was worried it would, you know, hey, you going to figure this out in 10 days, 2 weeks? Do I have a month until I'm forcefully turned? And now she learned, like, okay, this is something where they have to have your consent. So it almost
gives her the upper hand. Really.
Well, it feels like they bought her
unlimited time.
She bought her. They just bought her a lot of time, is what it felt like. Yeah.
And again, I feel bad for Carol because she is alone. Yep. Going back to the point where they took Helen,
everything she cared about.
You know, and I did like how he mentioned that again, saying, "Hey, you know, she is alone," and then he keeps the check-in. I feel like he only wants to do the check-in, give a little bit of his time, but then of course wants to go back to his life of what he's created here.
Oh yeah, he's living the life.
But I wonder if he will come around, if we're gonna get like almost like a civil war between the 12, 13 here, because we have one for sure, Carol, assuming to the way that he was leaving to go after he saw the videos, but then are we going to see a battle between the remaining 13 of, hey, do not do anything to these people, do not disrupt?
Well, he said that even the
Wasn't that a
Voltav,
worry
he said
in
even
the first or second episode that was a worry of theirs, that those 12 would still end up finding some way to fight. Or we discussed that, I thought maybe.
Where it's like
too. It was one of those.
Even
lines
if there's only 2 people left, you still could have friction.
It was interesting that he did. I forget the guy's name again, but that mentioned to Carol that it wasn't unanimous to keep her off the Zoom. So there's other people who still.
Mr. Debate.
There's other people who still were like, hey, maybe she should have input here if we're talking about, the fate of the world. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So. But hey, that's what this show generates, is a lot of conversation, which is awesome. The show has been awesome. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as we are. So for Appleton, Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.